Welcome back, guys. Future audience. Thank you for being here. I am Shaggy. I am Philalitheia. And I'm almost done crying about bringing up Brent Hines. This battery bank is so incredible. It's not even halfway yet. Hey, welcome back for us. Thanks for being here, buddy. I'm sorry that the chat breaks like that. It's nothing that I'm doing. Hello, Elizela Parker. Elizela? Elizela? Where are your accents in your name? I don't know your language. Welcome back, Greenie. Sorry that happens every time. It's me. It's the energy of my emotion breaks the chat, but it was. Oh, but I have bipolar type 2. Happiness is a very fleeting emotion for me, for us. My emotions are conditional to what I'm seeing with my eyeballs in this moment. If that's how you feel, Wayseer, you're gonna make yourself unwelcome around here real quick. I can't do this one. That was a live that broke. It's not real. I'll delete it after when I get back to the tent. Oh, the chat is got. I don't know if I'll be able to see the chat, but I'll see what I can do about that. Wayseer, this is like 4 days of you being an asshole in my chat. Heard that, Greenie. I'll go see if I can see. What up, RH? Not much. Because you're Australian. That's right, Wayseer. Thank you guys for all the likes. We are right now at double my minutes. If we can keep it at double the minute, it'd be really fucking cool. Oh, heard that, Greenie. The chat sections of these lives are the new bathroom stalls. Heard that, RHP. Yep, today's gonna be 100 sub day, Greenie. If you say so, Joe. Hey, Brian, what's up? It is a free world, Wayseer. Nothing yet, Mayank. Doing all right, Humaira. Welcome back, James. You know I can't read that, Sebastus or Sabatas. Sabatas. Doing all right, IBS. How are you? Irritable bowel syndrome, huh? Weird name. Most things, Brian. Just keep it above the belt. I'm glad you're here, James. Very cool of you. I do hear that irritable bowel syndrome is tough, IBS. Not yet, August. It's a weird thing to say, Mayank. Like, do you just know someone everywhere? It's just my sleep paralysis demon, Josh. You know that I can see what you can see, right? Oh, that's just Steve. Way about what, Mayank? IBS is almost entirely stress. You guys are so product dependent. It's weird. It's a perfect day, Brian. It was funnier when Joey did it. Who asked me what I mean product dependent? Well, this guy shows up in my chat and the first thing he says is Turkey Bravo, which is an item on the Panera menu. And so he's dependent on the product in order to have anything to say to me because he sees Panera and so he thinks I identify with my eating from the Panera menu. And they're just so product dependent to have anything to say. That's how you feel, Outset. That's how you feel, Mr. Medman. I don't own the team. I just wear the hat. I'm glad you love Chick-fil-A, RH, but that is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, you want to tell me what products you like. It's weird. I'm glad to hear that, Casey and Fatima. The couple that watches things on the internet together stays together, I guess, is the way it goes together today now. Heard that, Mr. Medman. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I'm happy for you. Heard that, Brian. I don't know about ever, but it is a very good record. Bengals are all right, Cameron. Marlboro. NXTs. NXTs. I've been trying to listen to Prague. I'm not a fan, no, but I listen to it every day. What a horror indeed, August. But these chats, the way that people use these chats are a chemical lobotomy. Yes, they did. Do the eye socket, not the eyeball. Heard that, Cudmap. Thank you guys for keeping the likes above the minutes, above 1 per minute. What's up, him, Bob? They are indeed. Lobotomies and shock therapy were therapy. Those are not recognized medical interventions any longer. Shock therapy could have some really fucked up effects on the brain. No, I wouldn't, Shell. Or Shy, I wouldn't agree that's peak Mastodon. Hello, Babs. Yep. This now he's gonna pretend like he owns a bunch of stores. Reggie James is gonna pretend like he owns a bunch of stores. And his product dependence made him think that Turkey Bravo was a conversation. I don't give a fuck what you like on the menu. Well, I guess you might be in a different part of the world than where recognized medical interventions recognized as something. Indeed, I am Asia. Oh, well, they're not even talking, Christy. Anything written with your thumbs is cheap. Yes, Ryan. Indeed, Greenie. Hello, creepypasta. Don't worry about it, Venu. We're not on a date. That's what they tell me, Asia. How about making fun of your country, August? Sure, somebody. I fancy the most recent one. Whatever it's called. Hushed and Grim. That's my favorite Mastodon. That's what I think best. Don't worry about it, Asia. I know you are, August. Why would I lie to you, Shy? What do I get for lying to you? I don't watch hockey. Take care, Greedy. I'll have you in my heart. Don't tell me what to do, Alexander. Hello to Greece, Dimitra. Please stop. I don't speak Cyrillic, so I can't address you by name. My opinion? We'll see. It's only been a year. It's not even been a year. The election wasn't even a year ago. We'll see. Night night, Annie. Take care. Don't worry about it, Dimitra. I was better before you called me that again. I am the one. That's interesting, August. Hello, Pat. Women don't actually like simps. The kind of woman you want. It is indeed your bad. Take care, James. Do things with her that I wouldn't do. I don't know. I'm a Jazz fan, though, Cyber. I've never watched a game of basketball and knew what I was watching in my life, but I'm a Jazz fan. Thank you, Big Boss. Hello, Ravi. What's at the top of my lungs, Lamau? I don't have a joint. Take care, Creepy. Hello, Cody. Hello again, Asia. You guys are fucking bossy. Do you know that? You are needy. Needy. And none of you that's smashing that hello button is gonna give me sex. Take it easy, I am the one. Hello, MN. How old do you think Jeffrey Dahmer is? If that's what you say, Chin. Thank you, Golden. Because you need me to say hello to you so many times. No, I cannot, Autumn. I don't know how. I am bossy. It's my channel. Because y'all are needy. Needy babies. None of you is going to give me sex. I am tough. Probably, sugar. Teams do that frequently. Hello, Scott. Thank you, Alec. If you're out there, thank you. This bitch comes in here and insults me and then demands that I speak. Hello, Nikki. I know that K is probably not a K in Greek. I can't actually read the Greek alphabet. I've tried. You'll figure it out, human. Hey, what's up, King Cloud? How you doing, man? Call me Butter. Hello, Yugi. Nikki, right? You'll figure it out, human. Cheers, Daniel. What sport do you highlight? Or just all sports? I know it says sports, but that doesn't mean that you do all sport. That doesn't mean you have hunting highlights. I don't know, Supernova. What are we debating? What does it sound like we're debating? What's the title say? I know you are strange, but what am I? Hello, One Wheel. Don't worry about it, Nikki. We're not on a date. Hello, Ravi. What up, Dylan? Haven't seen you around in a bit. How you doing, man? Welcome back, Debbie. I'm not sure. I think Brian might be talking shit. Ooh, glad that your withdrawals are subsiding, Dylan. No, Supernova. I don't know what that means, Weekus. If that's how you feel, Nikki. Heard that, Debbie. Doing all right, One Wheel. I told you that already. Why are we talking about the curse of the fig tree so much on the internet this week? I'm listening to Mastodon's performance at the Olympics last year. The song is called Mea Culpa Asa Ra. That's how you feel, Weekus? He did, King Cloud. I've been crying about it all day. You trying to make me cry on stream? I just ended a stream where I was crying about it. They've got a replacement for him already, August. They're on tour right now. Mea culpa. Raiders! What's up, Jesus? You're watching it, Cyrillic name. Hello, Jared. It's a weird thing for Jesus to say, but what up? Mea culpa. That was the coolest thing that happened at the Olympics. Did I say Mastodon? Gojira. What up, Shivam? What up, Sophia? You got it, Chaz. Yes, meant to be. Ah, you see it, Sophia. Hello, Nene. Do you whip? Oh, I don't want to think about it, Dylan. I saw Alice Cooper today at random, and I don't want to think about it. For you to leave, meant to be. I don't know what that question is, Sophia. I mean, we can have a conversation. You're just gonna, you're gonna have to go more than like half a sentence at a time, Brian. I wish I knew the words to this song. Hey, Chris. I don't know what that means, Noname. Don't worry about it, Deva. I'm just saying, August, I saw him at random, and so I don't want to think about it. Blade Runner 2049 is my favorite movie. The song I'm listening to right now is called Spheres of Chaos by Decapitated. What up, Diamonds? But I don't know what you're asking me, Sophia. Heard that, Brian. Hancock. I got another Brian in the chat, too. So you're Hancock now, Brian. There's already the name Brian is already taken. Brian is the Shaggy Philalitheia Brian. I don't know that song, man. If you want me to take requests, I'm gonna need to see donations. I saw a bunch of Alice Cooper when I was scrolling through TikTok this morning before I went live. And it was random, because it was literally random. That's cool, Dylan. Hello, Kiki. Define work, Sophia. Someday, Brian. Kingdom Hearts indeed. It doesn't make sense, Sophia. Define work. I don't know who you're talking about anymore, August. I don't know, Barbara. I already told you I don't know, Barbara. That's interesting, Dylan. I don't know what either of those things are. Hello, JB. Down. 2 years, Sophia. I do not like Marilyn Manson, no. Don't worry about it, Harry. We're not dating. Hello, Robin Ann. Thank you, Brian. Hancock. Thank you, Hancock. I might start calling you Herbie. If that happens, other people are going to do it too. What up, Joe? The Ace of Spades! And don't forget the Joker! I need to start thinking about going inside, but I don't feel like it quite yet. Joe entered the chat. Heard that, Moses? Oh, Lemmy? Yeah, metal guys love Lemmy. Ooh, what is this? Heavy? They're called The Haunted. No, meant to be. Yes, Sarah. For sure, August. I don't really have a favorite band right now. My two favorite bands are going through lineup changes. Catatonia sucks, and Mastodon's Brent Hines just died, so I don't have a favorite band right now. Find a professional who cares, Alfred. Blade Runner 2049 is my favorite movie, Cody. Right. Smoking is bad. Drugs are bad, okay? Don't do it. It'd be terrible if you take that Tylenol. Not really, Sophia. This is a good salad, or a good sandwich. Tylenol is a drug. Tylenol is not a psychoactive or personality or mood altering drug. Tylenol is a drug. My favorite, Ren. There's no point in a rock and roll song where I want to do that, Sophia. Still a drug. Ah, I love cymbal stabs. The worst, Time So Fly. You better believe, boys. What do I think if? But I have a lot of people commenting in my comment section. What up, Abs? Thanks, buddy. How you doing, Just Me? It's the saddest Time So Fly. No life. Sure. What up, Evid? You see it, Evid. Sure. Comment section's for idiots, too. Your dad, Robert. I have not been seeing them around. No, Mega Man. Seems to be so, Tim. I was just answering, Robert. Don't get offended. I am your dad, Paper Bag Man. I'm disowning you now, Paper Bag Man. Talking to stupid people is my hobby, Megman. I've been worse, Shaw. I'm listening to music, Jake. What up, Psychedelic? I believe it, Popper. I actually turn away women. Oh, Rebecca, hello. That's enough. You're watching it, Shaw. Take it slow, psychedelic. You got the rest of your life. Be quiet, Greenie. It will be soon, just me. I feel like I have to tell Sandra no every day. No, I can't, JL. Life is good, just me. I'm gonna monetize. I'm gonna get the first tier of monetization before the end of the month. Life is great, man. I've made a stupid amount of money today. I was able to feed 2 people yesterday. It's a really, really good day for me. It's been a really good week. I got a lot of people enthusiastic about a really old game that I love dearly. So life is really good, man. Life is really good. Hello, Inus. Thank you. Thank you, Greenie. Everything is gonna be, Shaw. I don't know about okay. If that's how you feel, Jana. If that's how you feel, Jesus. Hey, Ima. Take your time. Treat her with the dignity and respect that you would a job that you really want to keep. And tell her that you want commitment back from her. And if she loves you back, she won't sleep with other dudes. Thank you, Inus. You're watching it, Shaw. You're watching it, Suki. I can do big eyes too, straight. Or star. It's all good, August. I got people a little riled up about the Old Testament not prophesying Jesus, so I got some people that are hanging away from me. I mean it, psychedelic. Treat her with the dignity and respect of a job that you want to keep, because she is a job, and tell her that you want commitment. And if she likes you back, she won't sleep around. Hello, Ronaldo. Because you have a very limited range of influences, Adrenalina. Not really, Inus. Not at all, actually, in fact. It's nothing like what you just described. Just treat it with dignity and respect. Don't even worry about the work part. Just treat it with dignity and respect. The relationship. Treat her with dignity and respect. And don't ask her for anything but commitment. That's how you feel, Grayson. Abs, I'll never forget you, buddy. I don't know what you're asking me, Adrenalin. Hello, Witanishka. Yours, Vasqueezy. Sure, Inus. It's not heavy on, it's a dualistic religion. Judaism had been inspired by Zoroastrianism for almost 300 years before Jesus was even born. Because they're bored, Adrenalina. And they need attention because their parents don't love them. Because I'm a religious person, Adrenalina. I don't want anything from you, Cool Kid, unless you're gonna leave. What's the point in anything, Geostrata Geek? I wouldn't say that, Adrenalina, no. I'm a man of goddess. I always jab back. Usually I catch them with a left cross that they don't see coming. I'm pretty sure that I caught you with a left cross once, News. Well, then watch, and you'll know what it's about. I can sing a song, I'm not going to. What up, John? If, with any luck, that might happen again on stream. What do you mean, Adrenalina? Over what? Not gonna do it for free, Shaw. I don't, Geostrata Geek. C'est la vie, Adrenalina. Yes, I'm AI, Vasqueezy. I would prefer you didn't touch me, Smash. Hello, Odonko. That's funny, Rob. He was around earlier August. Indeed, Shuaib. Sorry, Rob. Because I'm intelligent. No, I said I'm not a man of God. I'm a man of goddess. Geostrata Geek, pull your head out of your ass. It's hard to hear with your colon wrapped around your ears. Indeed, Adrenalina. I can read. Hello, Katrina. Don't call me that. $120. Not trying. Said it twice now. Do you want me to say it a third time? Do you need 3 times? Are you OCD? Do you need that repetition? Hello, Royce. Do you think you deserve the repetition? No, thank you, Frederick. Take care, Katrina. I know you don't. I know you don't, Geostrata Geek. You're very dumb. To go away, Gerald, from everyone and everything. I am, Sophia. Do you want me to turn it against you, too? Don't tell me what to do, Owen. You're not my dad. Probably not, Jeremiah. Sure, Owen. You did, Smash. Don't tell me what to do, Owen. What's up, Tion? You see it, no hating. No, John. You called me rude. You were rude to me. I'm not trying, Shaw. I'm succeeding. You're watching it, baby. You are, Owen. I wasn't allowed to, Shaw. With any luck, Owen. You are, Owen. Isn't it Andy Dalton? Michael? I'm going to, just me. That's going to be my first shirt. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. And on the back it's going to say, and if you were, I'd say, fuck you. Oh yeah, you better believe it, Owen. You're watching it, Owen. Not everyone, Shaw. Just you. Because I'm clever, Adrenalina. What's up, Muhammad? I am the police, Moviescape. I know you would, Jeremy. People would wear it. You did, Owen. Yes, Geostrategy. It's working. Look at my analytics. This seems like work to me, Adrenalina. If you say so, AA. Of course it does. It says don't tell me what to do. Thank you, no hating. Yeah, I've made about $100 today, Geostrategy. I do like cookies, Adrenalina. I don't like the sugar though, but I love the texture. That was a little embarrassing. For the record, I really like 72 seasons. The nicotine is called Dualicious. I don't know what the flavors are. It doesn't say on the website, and the weed is Do-si-do. Sugar will kill you. Yeah, I'm a 90s kid, little Callisto. I'm annoyed that the 90s became the 2000s in the way they did. No, I don't, Adrenalina. Sort of, just me. I just finished a book about the Indo-European language family. And I'm reading a book about people who came back to life in the Middle Ages because I'm trying to figure out how Jesus did it. Hello, Jacob. You're watching it, Captain India. What's up, Jacob? Not very much anymore, Owen. Smash, if I thought you really needed $1, I would give you $1 and you could keep it. My favorite movie, Adrenalina, is Blade Runner 2049. I won't have a shop until later this week, Captain. No, the 90s were not great. Pop culture was cool, but that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the anti-pop culture movement of the 90s. Indian myths, the Mahabharata. If it works in that, you just have to ask good questions, little Callisto, and I'll respond if they're good questions. If it's a bad question, I'll give you a bad answer. Heard that, Christy. Does it have a silicon mouthpiece? AC/DC's okay. I prefer Metallica. I was born in '87, Jeremiah. Yeah, the Mahabharata. Do you care if I call you Abs? Hello, Shazia. No, Hunter Green, Sophia. I don't think so, Owen. The Hebrew prophets smoked ganja. If that's how you feel, Heavy, he's my favorite lead guitarist. Joe Burrow, Alex. He's a good cuddler. Yeah, I'm gonna soon, just me. It's Abs. It's in my queue of things that I to do when the chat slows down. Don't worry about it, Shazia. I don't know what you're asking me why, Heavy Duty. Smoking's not a sin, Owen. Cloud9, that's funny. Cloud 8 is a brand that I like. I don't have $100, Charles. If I thought you really needed it, I would give it to you, but I don't think you really needed it. Heard that ways. I keep telling you it's not, Owen. I'm gonna mute you next time you ask me. Cloud 8 is a brand from Columbus, Ohio that I really like. They're actually the same person, Thor. My parent was a hermaphrodite. On the back of my hand, yes, Shazia. If I do this, sunlight in my face. I don't need to be hated. And some of the things I say are funny. It's real cheap, Christy. It's Delta 8. But it's affordable. Oh, it absolutely is, August. The burnt offering was cannabis. What's up, Jason? I don't think about Europe, Geostrata Geek. Europeans are hard to get along with. I think I just did, Thor. Hello, Louise. That's what they tell me. I can't read the cursive of your name, blue hair. It is, Shazia. Indeed, Jason. That's what they tell me, cursive name. With blue hair. Maybe an anime girl. I didn't say too hard to get along with. I said they are hard to get along. Okay, well, there you go. Why do I think we're hard to get along with? Because you think it's 1895. Europeans think it's 1895. What's up, Jobo? It is, though. The burnt offering was cannabis. Ingesting smoke is all over those books. If you say so, unknown. Yeah, Adrenalina. I've been smoking here the whole time. Heard that, Christy. I like a quiet twink. Goolsby. Wrong, Shaggy Sloth. I haven't been yet, just. I'm approaching that point. Hello, Louise. You don't want to know what I think about China. I do know that, Demetra. That means lover of truth. And Aletheia actually in Attic Greek means the not Lethe. Aletheia means anti or not Lethe, and Lethe is the river of forgetfulness. So actually, Aletheia means not forgetfulness. So it means loving, not forgetfulness. It's a higher abstraction than mindfulness. I used to, Sophia. No, chicken, I'm not from Sensi. I love the truth, Demetra. I'm a lover of truth. It's a higher religious calling than philosopher. Philosophia. Aletheia is a higher goddess. Heard that, Deborah. Probably not, Thor. Thank you, Demetra. Agape to you as well. Maybe, Deborah. Hello, Charles. Why Callisto? Little. Oh, because that's your name. I don't remember if I have, Sophia. Oh, your head is turned at a 90-degree angle. I've been trying to figure out your PFP for a while now. Hello, Kenji. You see it, FN. Glad that made you smile, Kenji. How you doing? Nah, he's behind me, Lebanon. Hello, FN. You're seeing it, chicken. What is that about ancient China? Probably. Just me. Probably. Maybe, Shazia. I don't know what that is, Goolsby. That's right, Alex. Agreed. This is why Chia is the real Alex. I don't really think of the Roman Empire. I don't. Every day is the same, Sophia. I can't do a backflip. Shazia, are we dating? Yeah, I used to wear a Dolphins hat. I had to break up with the Dolphins about 4 years ago. Couldn't take any more Tua. Yeah, it's a normal question on a first date. I don't like watching him either, Vetter. Don't worry about it, King. Marx, no. Hobbes, no. Nietzsche, hate. Rousseau, evil. I don't know, Titus. I don't know why the question marks FC. Hello, Kareen. Thankfully, you're a 49ers fan. Well, hopefully your roster remembers to actually play this season. Hello, King. I don't know what you're talking about, Geostrata Geek. Have you not read them? Doug Flutie. That's funny. You're not wrong, Rob. Hello, Brian. Rationalism? It's got an ism, so it's probably dumb. Sorry to hear that, egoist. Probably find a professional. Well, that's because you're evil, Geostrata Geek. Anarchism is for stupid people. Don't worry about it, King. Hello, Mason. Wojak? Oh, yeah. Where I was trying to do it as a thriller, where I start in the middle. Abs. I don't know what essentialist means. If it's got an ist or an ism, it's evil. Heard that, Half-Hawk? No, Jose. Feminism is mental retardation. Most things, Geostrata Geek. Yeah, Abs. Well, they were running away from Venice. Green Bay's okay. I preferred Aaron Rodgers to Luck. I don't like watching Luck play. I don't think he's a good quarterback. He's painfully average. Dialectic, Geostrata Geek. Welcome back, Chicken Nugget. You've been missed. A lot of people have asked if Joey actually did eat you. I do, I do, Abs. I talk about it all day long. People are more interested in the dialectic than they're interested in my creative work right now. No, it's very difficult to get high on Delta 8. That really happened, Chicken. People were asking if you were okay. They wanted to check in and just say hello to you. No, dialectics is mostly not philosophy. I don't like Schopenhauer either, no. Everything from Plato on was copying Plato. The only philosophers I like actually are Plato and the Scandinavian one and the Swedish one that nobody likes and Plotinus. You're watching it, FC. Glad to hear that, Chicken. Glad to hear that, Zed. Maybe drop out. The only YouTube channel I watch is Neebs Gaming. Well, it's not philosophy if it wasn't in Attic Greek. It's got a name on it, Shazia. I don't know what rumble means. I don't like Nietzsche, no. He annoys the shit out of me. There's a name on it. It's right there. What do you mean, where did I earn my knowledge, Zed? I'm really glad you're here, Chicken. Thank you. I can tell everybody that he didn't actually harm you. Take care. I don't know what that means, Earthling. I don't know what you're bruhing, Un. Take care, Chicken. You're beloved. Who hates life? Who makes you hate life? Ah, yeah, Nietzsche makes you want to hate life, yeah. I started working on a different project called The Last Sandcastle, Abius. And then now I'm doing this. Do I only care? I don't know what that means, Geostratageek. The Earth, I don't know if it's a tropical wonder. It might be a topical wonder. I don't know if it's... The whole planet isn't tropical. Don't worry about it, Muhammad. Nietzsche is depressing. If that's how you feel, Geostratageek. It's on the Patreon, Abs. It's scripted. It's gonna be a show, an animated show someday. But there's a bunch of it on the Patreon right now. Hello, Alexis. Favorite show, Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Hello, Cats for Nelson. What's up with you? Yes, Confucius says, baseball wrong. Man with 4 balls not walk. I say that all the time, right before I kick people out of the chat, FC. What's up? You know I can't say your name. Why would you bother greeting me? Toby Woby. Heard that. I don't know what that is, Geostratageek. Nietzsche was not atheist. He was a philosopher. You can't be a philosopher and atheist. Freud was definitely not an atheist. Freud was Jewish, you fucking idiot. No, Cats, you cannot. Don't worry about it, person with a Cyrillic name. I can't read that, so I can't greet you, so you don't need to know where I am. Thank you, HW. Jung was an idiot, a liar, and a con man. He also wasn't a philosopher, he was a psychologist. Marx is not a philosopher. Marx is a fucking moron. And anyway, he was an economist and an historian. And Marx is not an atheist. Marx was a Jew. Yes, I live out here, Warlord. That's right, Alex. Yes, the earth is flat, Cats. You can't be atheist and Jewish. Doesn't make sense, Geostratageek. Everything you say is wrong. And then you ask me stupid, irrelevant questions. Heard that, Cats 4 Nelson. Why isn't it Cats 5 Nelson? Thank you, HW. Welcome back, that one guy. Who is God is what if? Hello, promo. It's a good reason. It was a real question. It was a real question, Cats. I don't care how many subs you have. I was just curious. I also don't know why you're selling your work on my channel like a fucking grifter. Dimitri, I'm gonna come slap you in the fucking mouth with my dick if you talk to me like that one more time. I can't read Cyrillic, so I can't say your name. I don't know why you guys with names you know I can't pronounce say hello. Why do you think, FC? Freud was Jewish. It's spelled F-R-E-U-D, though. Thank you, yes, what about it? Don't worry about it, Santana, but also yes. Hey, the Grim Reaper. Probably not Smash. The bearded boy can't win in the playoffs. I hope you leave, Dimitri. Dimitra, Kappa. He's gonna come back and tell me how he's leaving now. You assume wrong, Santana. I'm fine, Grim Reaper. Smash thinks it's funny. Yep, FC wants to joust. Your dick's too small, FC. I just wouldn't get anything at all. Then don't, Gangland. Why do I want to do that, H. Wetzer? None of the people who pays me money wants to hear me just talk about my ideas. The people who send me money that want to know the things that I think ask me directly in the chat. Hello, Riley. Probably not, Nova. It's actually 8.5 and it curves right. Yeah, you want to joust. Guy's trying to dock me. Speak to a professional, Grayson. Don't worry about it, Laugh. This isn't 20 questions where you guys are going to guess my GPS location. Take care, August. Thanks for being here for so long, buddy. I love you. No, it won't ruin writers. I'm actually writing my sci-fi novel, the Last Sandcastle with AI. Abs. No, Kit. AI is a tool just like any other. I was, William, yeah. I haven't worked on it in months. If that's how you feel, Solar. Yeah, sometimes I use AI to make shorts for my channel. Probably not cool. I'm glad you feel that way, FC. I don't work for and I do not own Panera, so I don't care what you like on the menu. Not invested in this company. Do it, Alex. Everybody else does. I'm in a great mood, Abs. Why do you assume I haven't had it? Reality, this spiteful snake. Shuddering. I actually don't know what he says right there. It's a little after 7, Abs. Plan to without your permission, Kit, but thank you for the permission to be myself. Without you, however would I have found my way? I don't remember begging meant to be chaos. I hope you don't think that I take you seriously meant to be chaos. You'll figure it out, Harmony. You're smart. It is, but the sun's not in my eyes anymore. Yeah, you're about 8 hours ahead of me, right? 7. Cap is sideways. I'm a badass. Peace out, Harmony. Give it to us, Chia. I'm not begging for attention. I turned on the live and you came here. And you didn't go away. And then you talked to me. Not really, not so. What up, Yoda? What up, SCP? Bad. Why are you sorry, Yoda? What did you do to me? Did you fuck up my tent? If you fucked up my tent, I'm gonna be actually mad at you, Yoda. Oh. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Abs. I'm trying to figure out whether I need to just work on learning how to make video games. First, I'm just gonna find the artists before I write. No, Austin, I never made it to Panera. I hope so too, SCP. It's pro bono, Matt. I am, Abs. That's the goal. I think that a video game makes more sense. It, DB, this season, I hope that it's the Bills, the Ravens, the Lions, and the Rams. No, Jevel. Not really, FC. Well, it's not really even in the conceptionary stages, Solar. Not to you, Matt. I don't think you are banned, Yoda. But if you're trying to say the word homeless, that word is banned. Yeah, just me is talking about my literary work. This is not Rob Longshore, the memoirs of the Fulcrum of Fate. The Rams were one play away from the Super Bowl. Happened to what, Yoda? I've banned the words homeless, tent, So if the word isn't letting you, it's not letting you put the word, I don't want to answer that question anymore today. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Matt. Well, we are an oblate spheroid spinning through space around a burning gas cloud, Umar. It's different times of day and different places in the world. Fucking crazy. No, SCP. I banned a few others. I don't remember what they were, Greenie. The mods don't have to worry about the banned words. The Earth is flat, FC. If that's what you think, Herbst. Take care, Abs. Thanks for being here, and thanks for shouting out my work for me, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Maybe, Chia. Happened to what, Yoda? Because I'm tired of talking about it, Matt. Yep. And see, then they work to get around it. And so I know who to block. I'm sorry to hear that about you, Swagland. I think they're going to take a step back, but if you take a step back from losing 2 games, you're going to lose 4 games. I think the Lions are going to be right in the thick of it, 12-win team. My dame's going great, SCP. I got to talk to one of my very best friends in the whole world today. Take care, Abs. Love you, buddy. Take care of yourself for me. I don't know, Yoda. I had a big lunch. Maybe, Solar. I am, Kendall. I am Mike McDonald. Can't you tell? I'm so quirky. Go Brownies, Steve. How do you feel about the pixie? I don't remember his name. Brownie the elf? I legitimately root for the Browns. I've watched more of their games than anybody else in the league. Hey, Ron Meister. He might, FC. He might get him to the playoffs. Thank you, Amelia. Then why are you asking me to give you money, Matt? Why are you trying to get close to my life? $3,000 watch hours, Greenie. Gets me to shop page, merch. Go Cavs, Yoda. I'm a Jazz fan, but go Cavs. I root for however many teams there are in the NBA. I don't know. That's true, DB. 4 QBs means you don't have one, but Flacco's their quarterback. The other 3 are prospects. McDermott's going to lose his job if they don't win the Super Bowl this year. I don't understand why you're telling me to take a deep breath, Yoda. I do think McDermott gets canned if they don't win the Super Bowl this year. He's lucky to have kept his job after last season. I don't remember complaining, Spawn. About 115, yeah. But he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Thanks, Smash. He's only a year or 2 older than Matt Stafford. He's in better health. He never had a serious injury. I'm not on medication. If that's how you feel, Abel. Maybe. That's a legitimate possibility, DB. If they fall under 500, that he just walks out on the team is a legitimate possibility. If that's how you feel, Abel. I grew up a hillbilly. Yes. At least I wasn't raised a black child, or wasn't born a black child and raised a dumb nigger. Yes, Spotify. I believe it, Greenie. I think the Patriots are on pace, Justin. I'm allowed to quote a movie, you idiots. Quoting a movie. I'm allowed to quote a movie. It's called Artistic License. It's from a movie, Yoda. It's from a movie called The Jerk. You know what, SCP? I don't give a fuck what you anything, because you're too stupid to know that's from a movie called The Jerk. It's the very first lines of the movie. I have no problem with brown people. I'm quoting a movie. So all of you can just keep moving with your lives if you don't know the movie. Go Pats, Justin. I'm not apologizing. It's from a movie. It's a quote from a movie. It's Steve Martin. I'm allowed to quote movies. Let's go look up The Jerk. That's the first lines of the movie. I was born a poor black child and raised a dumb nigger. And then it cuts over and it's Steve Martin, white man. Cope. Probably Alan. That's what I did. I don't have to imagine it. It's funny. And I'm allowed to do it because it's artistic license. If that's how you identify, I feel bad for you. Drake May is the truth. He was adopted by a black family at birth and thinks that he's black. He doesn't know the difference. It's very funny. It's a very funny movie. And I'm allowed to say that because it's artistic license. Heard that, Greenie. That's because he was stealing from Martin. Whatever his name is, Steve Martin. Dave Chappelle is a child fucker. You know that, right? He's a pedophile. You know that, right? If the 49ers stay healthy, they should be in the game, but I don't think Shanahan can win a Super Bowl. Dave Chappelle fucks teenage girls here in Ohio, at Yellow Springs, Ohio. He's a pedophile. Well, pederast. He fucks 13-year-olds. Everybody in Ohio knows it. They talk about it at Yellow Springs. Dave Chappelle is a pederast. He fucks 13-year-old girls in Ohio. Yes, really. And I love you, Rob. I have no problem with black people. I grew up in the South. You don't understand. I was called the hard R as a child. You can be whatever color you want, man. I've had more than a few black women ask me if I wanted to raise a mixed baby, and I told all of them yes. So, I love everyone. I was just quoting a movie because a guy wanted to say something racist about my being white. Does WSG mean what's so good? What does WSG stand for, please? I'm fine, Bill. You don't understand. I've wanted to say that my whole life because it's a funny line. People say it on Twitter all the time. So it's not something that you should have never run across in your life. If you didn't run across it, you didn't run across real white people. Don't worry about it, unknown. You're watching what's good. I don't know what that means, Candace. That wasn't a cromulent sentence. Well, I mean, you can't be whatever you want, but being what you are is fine. Okay, Candace. Don't want to disappoint Mammon for sure. Yeah, Hollywood is a death cult. For sure. It's ritual magic. Don't tell me what to do, Mila. I didn't mean to sit out here for so long. I took up that spot all day. No, Skeletal, I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about, Candace. You can dat mouth. Hello, Deanna. I hope the Chiefs aren't in the Final Four, DB. They're my second favorite team, and I would really like them to take a real step back this year. Actually, I would like that whole division to take a step forward. 17, Ice. Why 2026, Yoda? Why not 2025? I put them in my Final Four, the Ravens. That's what they tell me, Super Waffle. I don't think of whiskey, Jack. You like the Yankees circa 69? Don't worry about it, Bug. I don't know India, Ranveet. The people I've met from India can be really annoying. The Lions are in my Final Four, yeah. Understood. Heard that. I never remember that they do that. They say the Super Bowl of the actual year the Super Bowl took place, not the name of the season. Understood. Heard that, Jack. It's probably too many. Maybe get some water. I'm probably the only one you'll ever meet, Solar. In my Final Four for the NFL, I've got the Bills, the Ravens, the Lions, and the Rams. Bill. I was really rude to this store today. I'm surprised they didn't yell at me. I would be okay with that name, Anthony. I like the Lions too. I like all the teams but the Ravens. Final two, I think it's going to come down to the... I legitimately think it's going to come down... They're not in my Final Four, but I think the Eagles and the Chiefs are actually in the Super Bowl. I know that doesn't make sense, but I like to couch my bets. You're cooked this season. I grew up a Dolphins fan, Essex. You're cooked. I'm sorry, man. I had to break up with the Dolphins. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I don't know, FC. I think so, Yoda. That's what I think is going to happen. It's absurd, but that's what I think is going to happen. I think at the end of the season, we're going to be going, how did this happen again? I think that's right. He did, Alex. Skeletal Tesla did. Nikola Tesla married a pigeon. Thank you, Casey. That'd be a good game. The Birds. Tua's not good for himself. Yeah, he's not smart. He's not smart on the football field. That's what makes me crazy. He sees these moments where he's like, oh, highlight reel. And then he gets himself hurt and it makes me angry. I know you are, Skeletal. I don't know what that means, Paco. It's fine, 33. I'm going to follow the NBA the best that I can, which isn't very well this season, and I've dedicated myself to the Jazz already. Probably one of her sons collected them out of playing cards, Greenie, or trading cards. Last movie I watched, I went and watched Naked Gun a few days ago. Well, to be straight up with you, Yoda, every time anybody would come in and want to talk about basketball, I'd ask them to share their team with me, and the first person who would do that to invite me to their team was a Jazz fan. So I picked the Jazz. John Stedford, something like that. Jack, ow, Steadfast. He's got a cool name, something like that. That's who I'm supposed to be rooting for. I have no idea. I don't know anything about the NBA. I spent the whole day 2 or 3 days ago just asking everybody, who's your team? Who's your team? Tell me about your team. I want to like your sport. Tell me about your team. And nobody did. And then my guy, sports fan or sports jazz fan here on YouTube, when I said, hey, jazz fan, he goes, I know my team sucks, but he wanted to talk to me about the team. And I said, well, you just made a new fan. So I'm going to go and buy a hat. I don't know anything about Ronaldo's soccer career. So I'm going to buy a jazz hat at some point. Panathinaikos. Yeah, that's what I should do, Shia. That's what I should do, Alex. I am actually going to have to go inside soon. I do get angry while I vape sometimes. Good day, Jose. I don't like it when people say racist things to me. I don't like it when people think they can get away with calling a white person racist things and that he doesn't have the clever ability to fight back. For the record, I didn't actually say anything racist. I just said a bad word. But I have intermittent explosive disorder. I'm allowed to get away with that. Once a day. Love you guys. It is, racism is big in 2025, and I'm not a racist. I would prefer you didn't, Thor. I'm not saying it again. I said I can only get away with it once, and I said it twice. Yeah, I was quoting a movie for artistic effect. Thank you for all the hearts. I'm allowed to do that because I know it's bad, and I can make the artistic argument. I know the art that I was making in that moment. Don't be like me. What I did was bad. I'm not saying it again. I can only get away with it once. Oh, you know the word. If I'm not willing to repeat it, it was a bad word. Yeah, the Jerk is the movie. I was quoting the opening lines of The Jerk because someone called me a racist epithet. And here we go. Let's see if I can balance all of this in one hand. I used to be a server. I can do this. I was jerking. I was being a jerk for comedic effect. And I made a couple of my regulars laugh. That was the point. I'm not apologizing. You see it, FC. All right. I have to be relatively quiet because I'm not alone in here. So I gotta lower my voice a little bit. But here we are. No, Skeletal. Hello, Brian James. Good morning, Karan. And that's funny, Greenie. Wouldn't recommend it, Cliff. It is annoying being so attractive, skeletal, yes. Ohio's pretty flat. That's kind of the joke I'm making. I don't know. I don't even know Yoda. Like that my guy's a fan. I'm not joking about the genesis of becoming a fan. I've never watched a second of the games. John Stockton? That sounds right. No idea. I want an in because I heard that this last season was really good, and I heard about what happened with the Mavericks, Dallas Mavericks. So, a little bit skeletal. So it sounds like the league is really interested. Yeah, I know. I'll be watching the whole league, but I just wanted an in to say I'm watching this game now. I used to work in a couple of restaurants that did that, Greenie. I believe it. The Utah Jazz, the basketball team, Greenie. Sure. But it's a league that I have friends that care about it, FC, so I want to watch with them. It seems fun. They seem to be having a good time. I see you, Greenie. No, you're not. Hi, Dustin. A little bit skeletal. Yeah, is that what you're doing, Dustin? You having a good day? I know. It's a little quiet, Greenie. It's a little quiet. We have a lot of people watching right now that are just enjoying the craziness that can come through here. Yeah, yeah. The end season tourney is, yeah, that's what I've heard. Is the play in and the playoffs are awesome. And so I want to root on a mediocre team with my guy because I like to root on mediocre teams. And we'll see what happens with the play in and the playoffs, and who knows, maybe we get lucky and the Jazz are good this year. And I'll get a disappointing playoff loss or whatever. Oh, I said something inappropriate to a guy who called me a racist epithet. He said something racist to me, so I quoted the jerk, and a bunch of people got real quiet. Yeah. And so I keep saying, I said a bad word, don't repeat it, but I did it for artistic reasons because he called me something intended to hurt me. Not gonna do it, Yoda. You know I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, just do it right here. No, I'm not gonna do that. You guys gotta understand that I can use that word because it's been used against me. My whole life, people are like, oh, you're an honorary black dude. You're allowed to use that word. But you guys don't know that I grew up in a majority black community. Thank you, Dustin, for forgiving me because I didn't use it to hurt anybody's feelings. I was just trying to be clever. They don't know that some of my mods are mothers. Yeah, you hear it so much anymore, Dustin. It's not even a real bad word anymore. Uh, I feel like I should remember you because you want me to, Crystal. I see a lot of crystals. How are you doing? Let's pretend like I do. They just want to be offended. They just want to get somebody in trouble for something. Shouldn't have said that, but I have intermittent explosive disorder, which is it's a Tourette's adjacent disorder. So the word was out of my mouth before I realized what I was doing, because it was clever, and other people would have thought it was funny, and my regulars thought it was funny. What's up, Hidden? Don't worry about it, Zara. Yeah, we've been at this for almost 8 hours today, Dustin. So some of the people in my chat, they just start to want to participate, and oh my God, Shia. I broke up with the Dolphins. I can't watch Tua. They have a library close to me, Greenie. What's up, Kyle? Why, Zara? Why are you worried? I didn't catch who you were talking about, Yoda. Let me scroll up. Oh, I heard that. Thanks, Yoda. That's what they tell me, please. You're not even close to my worst nightmare, Kieran. You're not even interesting. You're not even literate. No thank you, Hidden. No thank you, Kieran. No thanks, please. That was my last girlfriend. I could pass. Well, if the library has their private rooms again, I used to do that, Greenie. It's just a matter of whether the library's renovations are done. And again, it's a half-hour bus ride that I'd have to take. I see now. You don't even have to tell me anymore, Alex. I understand now. Me too, Greenie. Don't worry about it, Zara. It's a scam, Chris. That's funny, Yoda. Told you this woman. Damn it, devil woman, don't you tell me my business. I know you want to know, so I'm just not going to tell you. Against women and the elderly. That's terrible. Awful. I prefer hamburgers to burritos. I'm smoking marijuana right now, Chris. What are you talking about? I've been smoking this whole stream. I have Hidden. Yes. Greenie's going to be taking out some grandmas after her next Taekwondo class. Greenie's the Batman of the nursing home. She's just hiding up in the rafters waiting for her grandma to try to steal one of them fucking cookies. Thank you, KJ. I picked them out. For a day, I would like to go back to 900 AD. You see it, creepy? No thank you, boo. We've already crossed that bridge today. I do, Warlord. Pretty much. Killing it, King Cloud. And I only had to drop the N-bomb once today. Twice, actually. Because that's when my novel is set, Yoda, and I want to know that my main character wasn't actually a real person. Where are the white women at? Steve wants to know. That's funny, Greenie. I quoted the jerk. King Cloud. A black dude called me a racist word, and so I quoted the opening of the jerk. I have, Little Callisto, I've eaten. It is a good movie, and it's a completely inappropriate thing to have said. Eastern Europe in the mid-1300s. I do, Travis, yes. I don't actually remember the movie, Philip. I only remember the opening because it was so funny. It was so shocking. I hear you, Chris. Where's Yoda going? Oh, Black Plague. Yeah, I heard that. If only for a day, and hope you don't get it. Thank you, Philip. That's terrible, Yoda. That's funny, Vito. Yeah, I don't think it was a mistake, but other people would say that what I did was inappropriate. I might get in trouble for it, but I don't think so. People say much, much worse. He finally found his special purpose. Heard that. I can't read your name. No, I'm not in an Applebee's. I'm in a Panera. Crush them dishes, Cloud. Heard that, Greenie. Well, he called me. He said something racist to me that set me off. And then when I realized what I had said, I had to be like, okay, guys, that's from a movie. It's from a movie. I'm allowed to have said that. I have artistic license. I am performing right now. But don't repeat after me. That's hilarious, Greenie. That's hilarious. I'm sure there are no few of us who can relate. Like, oh, that's something I want to do again. We don't... That actually means the place that you're from. Somni Gook means, where are you from? It's a Korean word, but you're not allowed to say it in an English context. Yeah, it doesn't hold any power against you because it means your nation, isn't it? Doesn't it mean it means from? Thank you, Travis. Hello, Park. Somni Gook. I love Spaceballs. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Heard that, Yoda. Laotian. I'm not, guys. You're not going to get me to say all of the bad words. I'm not doing it. Welcome back, Sophia. Hey, what's up, chill, my guy? I love you too, Park Bogum. See? I said that phrase and they didn't get offended because it's a Korean phrase that means where are you from or what is your homeland or something like that. They keep saying that. Spaceball 2 is happening right now. Yes, Yoda, for sure. It came home from Vietnam. Actually, it came home from Korea. It came home with our soldiers from those wars. Actually, specifically that one war, the Korean one. Yes, I am trying to spread love, and sometimes I retaliate to appalling hate in inappropriate ways. Do not be like me. That's funny. I don't really like it either, Greenie. I didn't like Carlos Mencia's whole shtick. Not really close, Karate Kid. Nobody deserves anybody's love, Yoda. I agree with that. We give it freely or we give it conditionally. I know what you meant, Yoda. Joke Mencia was a joke thief. It's problematic. He was problematic. So was Robin Williams, actually. We don't talk about it because we don't speak ill of the dead. But hey, John Deshauna. Yeah, it was a problem because he was stealing jokes for the Mind of Mencia, then putting them on TV, and then these comics were coming to Comedy Central and wanting to sue, so he became a real big problem. Yeah, it became a huge thing, Carlos Mencia and the joke stealing. Lots of people came out about it because that was at the beginning of camera phones. What do you? Okay, I'm sorry, chill. I understand that you're at a party and that you're hammered, but what do you mean a Patreon? Patron. What do you mean by that? Okay, creepy. Um, Shocked, but I didn't watch his career, Yoda. I was shocked. Like, what a weird way to go. And then my next thought was, conspiracy theories are coming. Okay, chill. The links should be in my description of this video, and if they're not, they're in my profile. Please don't do anything you're going to regret tomorrow, but thank you for wanting to celebrate with me, to share with me because of your celebration. That's all I ever asked for. That's what they say, Greenie. Love you, chill. Thank you for wanting to share your good vibes with me, buddy. I'll give you 20 minutes. Take your time. Please don't hurt yourself on the way. Thank you guys for the compliments on the glasses. They're very old. I tried to pick a pair that would age well. Yeah, it was a weird choice, not so green. Heard that, Yoda. People, I shouldn't say what I'm gonna say. Even if he was, it wouldn't bother me, Yoda, because he was what he was, a workaholic starting at 19. So it wouldn't bother me. And I've never heard the allegation, so that's an allegation that people probably started saying after he was passed. No, Flunker Goobus, I'm not in a Waffle House. It's probably not true, Green. It was probably stuff people started circulating after he passed because they could get away with it. Hey, ACB, what's up? Hey, what's Ignite? How you doing? I'm sorry to hear about that, Flunker. You, Ignite? I'm just here to talk to you guys. Thank you for saying I look good, B. ACB. I'm doing well. I'm a little embarrassed because I said something I said something I should have been able to get myself in control of. But it's okay. Nobody's mad at me. That's right, Yoda. That's right. We've all heard things that aren't true. And so when we say, hey, I heard this, what you're allowed to say is, yeah, that's not true. I'm not repeating it again, ACB. It was pretty bad. I mean, it was from a movie. It was a quote, but I'm not repeating the word. You lost all your progress as Mr. Think About It, Flunker? The woman. Hello, Julia. How you doing? Is it ACB? I can't hear it. Well, he's doing it wrong, Greenie. Oh, fuck. That sucks, man. That's funny, Yoda. That's not wrong either. I thought it was something that maybe I had done, Flunker. That sucks, man. Consent begins at the right to say no. So in a relationship, the woman makes all the decisions by not saying no. Like 72, Rogel. No. Who was the last person that you knew that rode a horse, Ignite? When was the last tourney that you went to? Greenie, did you just have a stroke? Did I miss something? Understand. Okay. That typo made everything, that whole sentence make sense. I was like, what? Who is they? The voices? Ah, fuck, why'd they do that, Flunker? Who did you make mad? I understand, Greenie. I'm sorry that I said that you have a stroke. I was like, what the fuck? That does suck. Thanks for feeling like you could share it here. That sucks. No, I mean, it depends, Ignite. Consent begins at the right to say no. Understand, Flunker. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. I'm surprised over the years I haven't got caught with more of those. Just straight up, I'm surprised that nobody's hacked me just from doing this. That's an invite, I know it. I feel bad for Flunker too, Creepypasta. That sucks. That sucks. No matter what they offer. Two cheeseburgers and a Coke. Two hookers and an 8-ball. Sure, Alex. I like both. That sucks. Yeah, you can't communicate with anybody. Yeah, Yoda. Yeah, that sucks. 12 and 5 is ambitious, snarky. I hope so. Hello, Alex. That's right, Flunker. 2 hookers and an 8-ball. Can you believe that I write this shit? I just smoke weed. Don't worry about it, Travis. We're not dating. Okay, chill. I am Yoda, yes, very religious. And thank you, Rob. Thank you, Yoda. Thank you, all of you here, for not being mad at me. I did chill, yeah. I don't drink, Ignite. God is good, Yoda. Why do you need to know, Kia? You're never gonna see it. I try, Ignite. Sometimes I forget that I'm in public. Oh, fuck, I bet you had an actual panic attack. Just mad that I let myself lose control for a second. I'm a control freak, Alex. Welcome back, Enus. Hi, Daddy Chin Chin. I know. Nobody's mad at me. Nobody's upset at me. This is something that, this is why I don't have a job. This feeling right now is just trauma from past jobs where I've defended myself and then my boss comes in the next day and says, well, now we're going to cut your hours. Sprite's okay, ACB. I prefer the Pepsi product. More than you got, Lone Wolf. If I'm near Nashville, I will, Enus. Sprite's okay. I prefer the whatever it's called now from Pepsi. Yeah, I got a plan for winter, Yoda. I spent last winter in my tent, so this is going to be the same. And then I'll probably already have a place by then. I'll probably be, if I do the winter, it's probably going to be in defiance of you guys putting me in a spot. Heard that, Our World. Hello, Ikbin. Bass, Ignite. No, I can't play guitar. My left hand is broken. I believe it. I believe it, Flunker. No, I'm not at a buffet, you woo. I used to wear my hair down around my nipples, not so. Heard that, Enus. The Earth is not flat, ACB. The Earth is an oblate spheroid. I've been making this joke all day and I don't feel like doing it right now. But the Earth is not flat. I don't understand either, chill. Do you change which team you're a fan of based on their defense, Miles? It's all good, Flunker. You live, you learn, buddy. You learn. Just take my money. Shut up and take my money. You're teachers. I hope that's not true, ACB. That's right, E-News. Gravity pulls. Yeah, ACD, it's not flat. That's not what you asked. You said, why are you a fan? Your defense is bad. Yeah, green screen background. Can't you tell? Can't you tell that it's a green screen background? Well, you started with aggression and then you ended with an insult. So I didn't read what was in the middle, Miles. I'm not going to read it twice. If I didn't read it once, I'm not going to read it twice. Space is fake. You're good, E-News. I didn't mean to strike back the time that I did. But Rob isn't mad at me, and so I just got to keep reminding myself that it's okay. Sometimes I'm allowed to defend myself, even if it's really, really not okay, the word I used. Because I know the difference. Yeah. Nobody who was here is mad at me. Hey, One Punch, you good, bud? I know, E-News. Thank you for talking me. Sometimes I actually do need the reminder. And so when I'm saying I know, it's because I need the reminder, but I do know. I do know. You're gonna make me cry, E-News. That's why I'm pushing you away. You're gonna make me cry. Quit it. You guys are helping me confront. Yeah, I forgot that I'm not only around friends. That's what happened, E-News. I knew I was in a safe place, and I just said a thing I shouldn't have. It just came flying out of my face. Well, you asked it poorly, Miles. Try again. Me too, creepy. That's why I basically dropped out of school. I just educated myself. I'm not apologizing, not so. Well, you missed you missed what I was just talking about, Joe. I ended an argument uh, with real finality. No, I don't think the Bengals are going to make the playoffs. I think the Bengals are a 6-win team. Heard that, One Punch. I used to work nights. Shabbat Shalom. Of course I remember you, Bob. I have a lot of people telling me that I'm not in trouble. So I'm confronting an old injury, and it turns out that I'm healing from it, and you guys are all watching it happen. Ah, that is a relief, Flunker. It's been pretty good, Gina. When? As soon as I hit 3,000 watch hours, ACB. Thank you for helping with that. What's up, Lola? We are here together, Enos. Thank you for the good vibes. It's a great day in Ohio, Bob. I got to get out of this Panera in the next 4 minutes, but it's a good day. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad to see you, Bob. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, Joe. I'm doing great. I just told you that I'm healing from old wounds that get in my way, that prevent me from doing things that I might want to do. So I'm getting over old damage. If you want to do that, E-News, you don't have to. 1,000s of viewers in this format would be bananas, ACB. I do my best, I-News. I try really hard. Hello, Kyle. Rob liked that one. I like Rob a great deal. Rob is a really cool dude. One day at a time, Maui. Kiju. or Ja. I'm gonna go up to. I'm gonna go straight back to the tent. Maybe not so. The chat is also not saying hateful things to me. Josiah's back? I didn't see Josiah. Hey, what's good, Josiah? I didn't see you were back. I'm glad that the chat greeted you. Welcome. Not so nice. Just peace. Yeah. Hey, Boozer. I'm really grateful for you guys. Thank you, Josiah. I'm really grateful for you guys. I say a lot of challenging things in your presence. That's something that I could do, Flunker, but there are other people who do it. There are platitudes in news, and you haven't said a platitude. I can't call you by name because I can't read your profile name. I got winning the Super Bowl is tough, Josiah, because my legitimate Super Bowl picks are a repeat of last year, Eagles Chiefs. But I think that the Bills and the Ravens, the Lions or the Rams, any one of those four teams should win. So the real pick, I don't know. I couldn't put money on this season. Not the Browns, no. Thank you, Miguel. Us coming together is literally an example of peak internet usage. I think they use the crazy cursive names, so I can't call them out for what their behavior. You too, Bob. Thank you. I hope the Ravens don't. They're the only team in the league I just don't like. But too much respect to say that they're not a top 4 team, top 6. Yeah, Rob. I didn't realize that I was getting really agitated by that. So when that guy called me a racist epithet, I lost my temper and didn't mean to. Didn't know that it had happened until it had happened. And I got a little embarrassed, but I've moved all the way past it. You guys have helped me with that. Why are you afraid to talk to me, Rajan? Be a woman. Yeah, grow up. Salem, what's up? YK. What does that mean? I'm not apologizing, not so. I'm not saying sorry. I don't like that. I don't like that player, so yeah, I don't even know the meme. Chia. Okay. That'll be a free flight, SCH. I mean, that's fair, Flunker. Most of them are young, rich people. Sorry. Heard that, Rob. Yeah, it was like maybe 20, 30 minutes ago. I don't remember. 3 songs that I really like: Tools Lateralis, Tools The Patient, and Tools Parabola. Huh, interesting, ACB. I don't know what that is. It's all good, Rob. So, like, that? No, I don't like rap, Josiah. I find it appalling and evil. That's weird. I wouldn't do that on purpose. No, I love black people. I find rap hypersexual and not demonizing, dehumanizing of women. Yeah, I've been on the internet since 1997, E-News. I'm sorry, Rob. Maybe. I don't listen to a lot of rock either. I didn't say anything about black people. White people and Mexicans and non-Mexicans, non-whites, non-blacks do rap all over the world. I don't like the music. Why do I hate black people? Because they're better than me. Rap is not poetry over anything. I don't want to talk about why rap isn't music. The beats aren't sick. I'm not apologizing, not so. I am pretty racist. Rap is not Ebonics. I'm not from South Africa, no. I grew up in North Carolina. Yeah, Tamir, I hate everyone because they're better than me. Chill, you take your time, buddy. I'm cool with you. Well, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. I don't want to talk to you because you don't understand music or culture or art. And so I just don't want to talk to you about rap. Thank you, Enos. North Carolina is in the USA. I've never heard a single Falling in Reverse song, Jew. Ja. I don't listen to Vaughn what? It. If it's rap, I'll hate it. Doing alright, Cindy. Thank you, Chill. I've never been outside the US, Tamir. There's no instruments, just machines. Rap is a party trick. Rap was never meant to be recorded in a studio. The first rappers were against rap being recorded as music. And then a bunch of white guys said, no, 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 we can make a lot of money at this. So I don't like rap. I don't like Taylor Swift. She doesn't sing, she just talks. It's nice to be heard by you, Cindy. I do, E-News. I sit in this and I listen to this garbage that is played in this radio and I try to understand it. I don't know what hardcore or hard style means, IK. I listen mostly to metal. I'm listening to Machine Head's Arrows and Words from the Sky right now. Yes, E-News. Heard that, Chill. It won't be in the woods forever, but I'll try to make it in the woods as much as possible when I have a home. If that's how you feel, Hug. That was metal. That was Machine Head. So if you think that's noise, I would hate to hear what you think is music. Thank you, yes, what about it? That's what I'm here for, Chill. I'm here to help you connect to other humans. Gene, you're dumb. Poetry? Maybe. Probably not. I guarantee there's not even a single metaphor in their poems. And anyway, songs aren't poems. Songs are stories. Bing bop boom bop boom bop bam. You don't even know the shit I'm on. You wouldn't understand. Is not fucking music. It's not poetry. You didn't hear the rest of the song, Hugger. A poem is a prayer, but it has meter and artistic motif like alliteration and rhyme. No, Jew. It's all good, yes, what about it? That's because I'm an actual artist, ACB. Glottal stop sounds like you're trying to swallow a dick. Or you're having a hairball. I don't know why Jean is telling us about her Friday nights, but did they have meter, Joe? If they didn't have meter, they weren't a poem. Because I said that a poem is a prayer in meter that uses artistic motifs such as... There are many more artistic motifs. In fact, there are many poetic traditions that don't use rhyme at all, that avoid it entirely. I'm doing good, Golden Donut. Then don't try, Rajan. Maybe listen to somebody in your language. Yeah, what a bar, Grimy. The kind of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. It was hard. Give me a fucking break. Poetry is speaking for the divine. I do know too much of that song, Joe. I watched him perform at the Super Bowl. It was fucking horrible. Hey, Cody. Yes, it is crazy, Grimy. It is crazy how much money white people will spend on rap music to insist they're not racist. No. Look. I've got black friends. They're in these little records. They're in these little discs. I have black friends. Heard that. He was getting on my nerves. I don't know why Maddie is repeating that, and we have the 6-year-old in chat. Why do you think I work in a recording studio? It's just the worst, KJ. It's just made up stories about sex they wish they had. with women they shouldn't have been having sex with. Baguette, you're gone. Not doing it again, Maddie. I don't do these things for free. If you want to see me do something more than once, I gotta see that fucking Cash App notification. Better than losing my temper like that. This is Dualicious by Rhea, and this, I have two of each. They're the same. I have two of these and two of these. And these are, Do-Si Do is the name of the brand. If I unbanned you, it was because you only had a 5-minute mute skeletal. You see it, Muhammad. There's a lull in the questions. Take care, Josiah. I'll see you around, I hope. Tyler, the Creator, is a fucking joke. Play that funky music, white boy. Actually. This song is called Anubis, and the band is Septic Flesh. It's bad, Funky. It's terrible, actually. But I'm glad you like it. But it's bad. It's bad. It offended my sensibilities. I don't remember that I did. Septic Flesh? Hey, Ink. No, I'm not at a Waffle House, Tamu. Primus? I'm glad you like it. I don't like it. His voice gets on my nerves. But it's supposed to. That's right, Alex. That's why I get offended by rap. The content is going into your brain, and it's trying to think the way they do. It's fucking appalling and evil. Oof. I haven't been to a Waffle House in a really long time. There aren't very many in Ohio. Thank you, Rob. When I say things, when I have opinions about things, it's because I know the history, and Rob appreciated me telling the story that in the late 70s, hip-hop was really cool in the late 70s because it was a party trick. There was always a DJ, a guy that had a bunch of records, and so they had spun the records so many times at the party that they would do samples, and people would make up new lyrics over top of it, and that was a thing that happened and black inner city communities all across the US. It was a thing that just happened organically. And then a bunch of white people said, oh, we could make a lot of money off this. The guy, Rob, no, that's not his name. One of the guys that record or that produced for Metallica was involved. Thelma? Rob Trujillo? That's a weird thing to say. They are exploited, Jew. They are exploited. Ah, shit. You know what? I just locked myself out. Okay. I like Rob Trujillo's music. Heard that, Rajan. I don't know what it means, but yes. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna put you guys down because I gotta pee. And I gotta fill up my water bottle. I forgot what I was doing. AI music is a joke. Literally, I released an AI song as a joke because AI music is a joke. All right, give me just a second. Camera's not upside down. I just have it laying down. Yes, I did, Rob. Thank you. I told the story all the way. I told the story all the way through as well, Rob. Hey, welcome around, Craig. I don't know that you're wrong about that, Craig, but I use it artistically. The religious people like me have said that every technological innovation was abominable and a great evil to humanity. So it does become relative when we're talking about AI because we've crossed this bridge way too many times in the last century to be taken seriously. But I don't know that it's wrong. Yeah, AI makes boring work happen in seconds. I haven't got a notification yet, chill, but I can look. My water's gonna fall out of there as I'm walking. I can already feel it. You taking off, Rob? Thank you, buddy. Yeah, give me just a sec. Let me look at my app. Maybe. I got 3 new Patreon subs today, so I do really appreciate that. So, probably chill. Probably. You did mass effort. You guys are funny. J. Ivy, legit poetry. If you say so, man, but if you understood what I think is poetry, you probably wouldn't say that, Chia. Like, I hold people to the standard of Hesiod and Homer. Are you not ready? No, I love technology, but and part of why I'm on the internet is to fight back against the trans and post-humanism of technology, because the technology is helpful, but it's a tool. We need to understand that it's a tool, because like iron became a god for a while. We need to remember that AI, just because it can talk back to us, isn't also alive. So like AI reminds me of my granddad. That's what they say, Ja. AI reminds me of my granddad, where my granddad used to say that you have to be smarter than your tool if you're going to use it and get the results from it that you want. That's right, KJ. The tech itself isn't bad, but the people that use it to harm us are bad. And so we can't stop the technology. The technology is going to happen. We have to be prepared to use it. I'm not sure, Chill. I don't know what you're seeing, big guy. Well, Brian, we're here. We're talking about it now. That's right. If you're useless without the tool, then you're no good to begin with. And that's my problem with hip hop. I washed my hands earlier today. Yeah, sure, Cranium. Hey, Al Winston. That's a bummer, Mr. Faisal. I had been talking about hip hop earlier, Craig. More than you got, Block. Hip hop's not real music. If you can't sing without auto-tune, you can't sing. Some of it might be really good, but it's not music. If that's how you feel, Cranium. If that's how you feel, Black, you're not the boss of me. But if that's how you feel. That's right. So if you can't sound good without auto-tune, you're not a singer. The science behind hip-hop is that white people will spend an infinite amount of money to prove they're not racist. I believe that, KJ. I believe that. There are very few of those, Joe. Lil Wayne said that he loves white people. He's never had any reason to not love white people. They're the only people that buy tickets to his shows. Take it easy, Brian. Yeah, and you too. If I have a good night if I don't see you again, Brian. No thank you, Cody. You too, Inwes. If you say so, Joe. If you knew where the artists make their money, you wouldn't have tried to make that argument. Jim Carrey's from Canada. Samori, is this like a quiz show that I didn't know I was on? I don't believe that, not so. Sure. People keep telling me about that, Lil Wayne and his cop. Too bad that cop didn't tell him to respect women. The AI can't get offended. Do I look like I can do a backflip, Michael? I don't know what a Figueroa street is. I don't know what you're talking about, Cody. Craig says, my Zimbabwean neighbor told me about the culture there. If someone succeeds and does well in life, they're hated for it. Feel like that ties into black people not going to hip-hop concerts. Well, Zimbabwe is not the United States, first of all, but not really. The bass, the rock, the mic, the treble. I don't know what that is. I like my coffee is black, just like my metal. That's funny. He hasn't been listening to Lil Wayne, but that would be funny if he were. It's nice listening to a band he's never heard of called Coroner. The song is Renewal. Never heard this song or this band before. Maybe. Not all of it. I feel like Jesus would like black metal. I do need to get batteries, so I'm gonna have to put you guys in my pocket at some point. All right, actually, give me just a sec. I'm gonna put you in my pocket. Okay, done with that. You are not so religious. Heard that, Rajan? It's dark in the pocket, not the pocket. Relegated to the pocket. Yes, you get in the pocket. That's funny. I don't think you were in there too long. Not so long that a bunch of you fled me. That's cool. It's not really how it works, though, Craig. The way the black community works is they choose to elevate members from their community. They just expect white people to do it for them. So, like, the reason rap is so popular, hip hop is so popular, is because these are black culture icons. The only thing is, the black community are not supporting them. Beats, for example, exploited the black community until Dr. Dre was able to sell that company to Apple, and the black community got no kickback on that. In fact, the factories in the US that the beats were made in became instantly unemployed. So they were a company that was based on the fact that their owner was an African American, their majority employee base was African American. He sold to Apple and it instantly evaporated. That's just not how it works. That's just not how it works. Ethiopia is not the United States. American blacks are not Ethiopians. The pocket reminds you of the womb chill. It feels like an eternity from within the pocket. Is the mic broken? I'm beginning to wonder if my mic is fucked up because I turned it off. Altogether, 45 books to read, depending on which canon you're using, Rajan. Different canons have different books. Oh, I hope the mic didn't break. I hope you guys can still hear me. I do see my numbers coming and going. So I hope the mic didn't break because I muted myself. Hopefully that didn't break the stream. I have no way of knowing what you guys are getting on your end. But the chat was still moving. All right, well, I'll give it about 45 seconds while I get down to the tent. And if it's busted, if you guys can't hear me, if the chat's not working, if something has gone wrong, when I restart, I'm going to be in Final Fantasy 4. Yeah, I think my internet's just being a little slow right now because I just got my CashApp notification. So I think what's happened is that my internet is tweaking out just a little bit and that you guys can no longer communicate with me. I'm still getting traffic, but I don't think you're able to communicate with me anymore, if you can hear me at all. So anyway, this is my walk. And then the walk down, I'm going to turn it off for, so I have my my flashlight, I guess. I guess you could walk down the hill with me into the darkness. So if you're still here, if you can still see me, I have a feeling you can't hear me, or that you can't communicate with me one way or the other. So let me lose this earbud. Because with any luck, it'll fix itself. And then we'll be good, because it will have fixed itself. Come on now. This isn't the easiest thing in the world to do one-handed, please. There we go. All right, turn you around. And I know, it seems that the chat or the mic or the whole live are busted, but this is obviously not my trash. Lunches that were just allowed to be scattered across the parking lot by the trash peoples. And in we go. Again, not my trash. I have no reason to be eating that food. First of all, that I have no reason to be eating up here at the top of the hill doesn't make any sense. I live at the bottom of the hill. I live in the ravine. Why do I want to hang out where people can drive and walk by? And I might have a spider on me. I think I just walked through a spider web. That sucks. Okay. And down we go. Because I gotta text my guy. I gotta make sure that Mr. S is alive and well. I made it to work okay. And then the next thing we're gonna be doing is Final Fantasy IV. So if you can't talk to me, hopefully you can hear me. I would just like to thank all of you who have been here. I see those likes are still going up, so you have some sort of an experience. It just looks like it's no longer interactive from your end. This is my life. So we're going to play Final Fantasy IV until I'm tired. It's almost 9 o'clock now. Almost 9 o'clock now, so that could be 3 hours. I was supposed to play Final Fantasy VII today, but we didn't. So I could play it tomorrow. Or whatever. Thank you guys for everything you are. Thank you for knowing and for looking past any errors or mistakes that I have made in my behavior that I might consider mistakes. You don't seem to. Thank you for that. Thank you for everything you are and that you've done. Thank you for not retracting your kindnesses, especially those of you who engage with me in microtransactions. You are all deeply loved by me, and sometimes I get a little bit overprotective of my space, and I get triggered to times in my life where people tried to hurt me, and you have witnessed those and you helped me heal from them in a real way today. So I owe you a massive debt of gratitude for that. And did I leave my fucking sweatshirt there? I think I did. Either that or I dropped it somewhere along the way. Fuck me dead. Did I lose my sweatshirt? Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. Okay, thank you guys for being here. You'll hear from me in maybe 15 minutes.